Welcome to Reread. Today I'm going to go through book 2 of the Science Adventures by Jude Watson. Oh, Journey Across Planet X. Planet X because they don't know the name of the planet they're on. Now, R2-D2 has recovered from his injury. He recovered at the end of the book. And so now he's talking again, but 4BX can now understand him. And 3PO is a little miffed at 4BX because 3PO prides himself in being the only person that understands R2. 3PO also makes a funny comment in it that Stuart goes, I wonder what causes friction. 4BX, would you please elaborate? And 3PO mumbles, kind of mumbles on his vocabulary. It says, of course he would want to do that. Of course he'll want to elaborate on that. 3PO is not, he is really hating him some 4BX, the little know-it-all droid. And again, the same thing, diagrams, when they come across situations as they're moving across the planet, they're talking like, how to build a sled, why a sled can travel faster than putting stuff over your backpack if it's built right. How boats can float, because they have to build a boat. Later on, they have to make their own hot air balloon, and he explains how that works as they're slowly making it to the Rebel base. But before they get there, they encounter this tribe. 3PO finally can use his translator skills and talks them into a game of chance, space poker. They're going to give them a special rock, some kind of mineral that Stuart stole in the first book that I just totally missed, I guess. And in exchange, if they win at space poker, they will let the droids pass through and get to the Rebel base. But if they lose, then they'll give them the little space rock. And they tell 3PO, well, no, we want to sell all you to slavery. There's some slavers that come by. We're going to take you all and sell you into slavery. The reason all this is going down is because a tornado, which 4BX explains how tornadoes work, picks them up like Dorothy from Wizard of Oz and crash lands them onto a house. It destroys one of this tribe's houses. They worked long and hard for that house. You got to pay for that house. So they'll sell them into slavery to pay for that house. That must have been a very expensive house. Well, as Stuart decides to play space poker, 3PO does not tell them what the stakes are. They think the stakes is just the rock. And in space poker, which is not Sabacc, total miss by Jude Watson. She should have had this be a Sabacc game. Stuart loses. But Granite, who is the tribe leader, starts speaking basic. And 3PO's like, what? You know basic? I know a little. I'm like, well, why didn't you use it beforehand? And then Granite says, well, look, I'm a rebel spy. The rebellion has already left. It's a good thing you found me, because if you go there, the Empire would capture you. So I was told to stay behind to find you guys and take you with me. Well, 4BX, R2-D2, C-3PO, Stuart have to do a little group huddle, and they're wondering, 3PO is wondering, can we trust this person? Because there is a rebel spy. And is this person the rebel spy? But the rest of the droids are like, no, they seem honest. She seems honest. Let's go with her. And then 3PO turns to her and goes, okay, we'll come with you, but I can't promise that it won't take us on another adventure, because there's going to be a book 3, I guess. And I heard it did not sell at all. Sales were miserable. If you look at the covers, there's not much that screams Star Wars there. I really blame the covers. I think a kid who saw a cool cover of, just even of the droids, above spaceships and stuff, it just seemed too generic, and I guess many people passed it up. I was going to get it because it was, more EU, but the average kid, yeah, I can see where that. And then, of course, learning science, I get it. I understand why they were made, but they're not very good. It does bother me that this story was never completed. Obviously, they all make it, well, at least R2-D2 and C-3PO make it back safe. C-3PO may have killed 4BX, and Stuart may have died too. But no, I'm sure they all would have been safe and sound. But, it would have been nice to hear what Jude Watson's thoughts were on how the book was going to wrap up, if she even cares to talk about that. So overall, do you have to get these? No, they don't connect into anything. Would they have? I kind of doubt. I don't think Jude Watson was going to have it connect to anything in her books, which was a missed opportunity. If she would have added more from like Jedi Apprentice or some characters from there, I think it would have made the series a little bit more interesting. But as it was, meh, not very good. And so it just ended after 2 books. All right, folks, that's it for now. See you next time.